स्थिति को जताया।
Ji, all right. Some more breaking news coming in. At least 57 relief camps have been opened for affected people, mostly in Imphal East district, which is the worst flood affected district in the state. Approximately 1,85,000 people have sought refuge in 322 relief camps and distribution centers established by district administration in the flood affected areas of Assam. Let me bring in Dr. P.K. Mishra into the conversation. Dr. Mishra, we were just speaking to Mr. Ripunjay Das, who is in Assam himself. While the administration is, we've been told, creating more and more relief camps, what we're learning from the ground is that all the facilities are not reaching properly. What really becomes the big hurdle, and how can the government process just the supply of essentials better at this point in time?
Yes, so you have given a very good question. I can well tell you there are 322 relief camps in Assam, and the worst affected areas, I tell you, it is on 13,000 hectares of land that has been totally spoiled, totally, submerged in water. We have it in Lakhimpur, we have it, Hailakandi, we have it at Dibrugarh, and you have in Sribhumi, Nagaon, Dhingra, and Morigaon. All these places are totally submerged. It has become suddenly, and the rainfall was maximum this time. And the rain, when the rain started, it was predicted. That is the time the state should have come up to the expectation. That is the time all the NDRF and SDRF battalions to have decided to have been deployed well in advance, like earlier time in Dhemaji. We know in Dhemaji, every year the flood will come. That could have been deployed well in advance. There was some delay for which we have lost about 38 lives, and it is happening in Mizoram. You are speaking about Imphal. I just spoke to Imphal East. We have in River Iril, we have Nambol River, we have Komba River, we have Imphal River, we have Barak River. All are in spade. About 3,400 houses have been totally, they were submerged, and 20,000 people are affected, and 174 villages have been submerged in the Imphal East itself. And the Assam situation in Imphal East is really precarious, and we have to come up to the expectation. Now this is the time, not only Assam Rifles, NDRF or SDRF, it's high time, because in Assam Rifle, Arunachal Pradesh and Assam, there will be huge rain again, it has been predicted. So we have to involve helicopters, either from Army or from Air Force. We have to have Air Force evacuation and Army evacuation by helicopter, because these are the places. Earlier with 1st NDRF battalion, which I made in Guwahati, in Kosi River, when the flood was there, I know how we used it, how we took the equipment. So now our ex-DIG of NDRF, he was telling, but they are working, but it will take time. We have to send all the boats, all the speed boats, small speed boats, all the rubber boats, they have to come into action, and more NDRF battalions which are trained only for flood relief exercises, that has to be employed, including Assam Rifles, Army, and also SDRF. Things are pretty bad. I told you, 13,000 square hectares of land totally submerged, and we are running 322 relief camps. I know what is happening in relief camps. They want water, drinking water, and also food materials to eat, though it is being provided, but it's not enough. That means we should have air dropping system, heli dropping system. It has to be made, because it is not every year what is happening in Lakhimpur or Dhemaji. This year it is maximum. And Imphal East, even I remained for 4 years or 5 years in Imphal, in Manipur, but I've never seen such type of thing in Imphal. It has happened like this year. So we have to employ now helicopters. It's not only private helicopters, the Air Force helicopters and the Army helicopters have to come into existence. They have to drop all these relief materials immediately to the relief camps. There is no other option about this. And more number of boats are required, including life-saving materials, life-saving drugs, maximum number of health, our doctors and nurses, they have to be deployed as quickly as possible. As the PM and Chief Minister, they have given all the hopes that definitely they will help these areas. But it should come up to the expectation. Our deployment should be proper. It should have been better agar hum pehle se, much before we could have deployed at Hailakandi and Dhemaji and Morigaon, these areas, and Lakhipur also. We could have deployed them well in advance because we are ready. The NDRF is always ready. And of course, they have now reached. Let us hope the evacuation, the way the evacuation is taking place, the way people were taken down in landslides also in Arunachal Pradesh, they are being they are being helped also, and a lot of people were evacuated by Assam Rifles and DRF and SDRF. But I came to know that Brahmaputra, in river Brahmaputra, in particular ahead of Dhubri, most of the all temporary Jor islands, they have been submerged. Nothing is existing, and river Brahmaputra is looking like an ocean. It's in fact a lot of islands, Jor islands. They will go now one by one. They are going now. One of the speaker, he was telling about Majoli, and I came to know 100% of the new Jor islands have been submerged, and people they have come to Majoli and to Dhubri district also, and also to Gwalpara.
Yes.
So they are all in relief camps, and the only request is both state government and central government must ensure that the relief to reach all these relief camps where the people are there, and people are there in, you see, only in Assam, about 22.5 lakhs people are displaced.
Yes.
This is maximum, I'm telling what has happened in Assam.
Yes.
And we should be prepared for that, and we hope